not pay. All good times are gone. If I knew this way. Well, 4 strong. Lovely Canadian ballad. I guess concerning lifestyle and everything out west, I suppose, various provinces and so on. Don't really know the big the backstory behind that song, but yeah, this song about Ian Tyson and Sylvia. I can't remember her name now. Okay, guys, thought I'd switch things up a little bit now. Change my glasses and change my top. Yeah, it's, I bought 4 sunglasses instead of 4 there at the dollar store there a week or so ago. So this one got more of a brown sort of tint to it, sort of thing. So kind of, well, matches brown, I suppose, matches mud, matches this, and all right. Nothing else. So anyway, same day, guys, same day. It's still Saturday, did it again. Thursday, guys, it's Thursday. I don't know what's wrong with either again now. Thursday, July the 3rd, 2020. Thursday, July the 3rd, 2020. At 7-Eleven now. Thursday, July 3rd, 2020, 7-Eleven. I like the shirt, actually. It's one of my nicer ones. I just wish I had the physique to fill it out better. So I think I can see what's going on the screen with these glasses a bit better too, because I can see I don't have to come quite so close to see the numbers. So anyway, continue on. Number 5 right now in my love and romance discussion here. Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, personally, I think that, it can't be understated, can it? I don't think love and romance can be understated. I should say, obviously love, but I mean, romance is well within a loving relationship. It should always be there. You should strive to keep romance alive in your relationship always. I think when people first meet, there's of course that instant, or one would think obviously, there's that instant physical chemistry and all that sort of stuff, physical attraction that draws you to the individual on the physical level, right at the very beginning, start of it. And then insightful people, and deep people, and patient people, who are willing to take the time to nurture the relationship, and to really get to know the individual well, and to also be willing to accept the individual as that individual evolves over time. I think those individuals will find ways to keep romance alive in their lives, in their relationships, indefinitely, so that relationships should not necessarily have to be so short-term, as a lot of them seem to be. And again, it seems to be something missing in a lot of these gay romance videos, series that I watch from the Asian countries, because they're not being written for a gay audience, and because they don't seem to be supporting the gay community to a large extent, but just acting out a certain group of people's fantasies and fetishes and so on, that they only go in one limited direction. The ones that I've seen so far, I'll put it that way, what I've seen of it so far portrays that thing. So, and again, a lot of that also has to do with the fact that it's kids, very young guys, teenagers, guys like in their late teens, early 20s sort of thing, primarily, who act in these things, designed for a teenage female audience. So if it was more mature people acting in these things, guys in their late 20s, early mid-30s, and if there was a greater number of an older female audience, and certainly an older male, gay male audience as well, or if that area of this market, this industry, whatever you want to call it, were tapped into more, I think, I hope, there would be more of that. That there would be a deepening of the relationships in these series. I continue to say that if the companies that make these things, the studios or whoever produces these things, were willing to hire gay performers to act in these things, you would get more of that. Because you would get these guys more willing to go deeper with the emotions and the intimacy and the tenderness and the physical closeness and everything that, of course, goes into being romantic. Other than a quick little peck on the face or whatever, which a lot of them barely do in and of itself, and a little bit of romping around on a bed or whatever sort of thing, and that's the whole extent of it. I mean, for a teenage kid, yes, certainly, that could very well be the whole extent of it. But I mean, as you get older, and as you want more in your life, and as your interests and so on that change over time, then you want to see more of that reflected in your relationships, don't you? And so for all the people watching this stuff, looking for actual romance, you're wanting to see that. You're wanting to see kind of like more complex dialogue, more complex ideas being conveyed in these shows and amongst the performers, so that the people can see that gay romance relationships can be of that nature. If the guys that are into them wish for them to develop that way, they can develop that way. I personally feel they should develop that way. So I mean, I think that if it were gay writers writing these things for a gay audience, especially a more mature gay audience, I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, hopefully, we would see a little more of that. So now maybe if I search YouTube more than I've been doing so far for this sort of thing, I might find it eventually, I don't know. I came across a series recently. I don't know why I don't name the series that I watch so far. I keep worrying about copyright strikes and that sort of stuff, but of course you can't necessarily be talking about these things if you don't specify from time to time the various ones that you like or don't like or think represents what you're trying to say better. There was a series that I came across just recently, only a week or two ago, and it's called Gay OK Bangkok, I think it was. Gay OK Bangkok. Something like that anyway. The title of the series was called. I personally actually felt that was a reasonably good series as far as conveying the gay lifestyle better and conveying the complexities of gay relationships better, more accurately. That one did a halfway decent job with doing that. Even though there was a lot of I'll explain it. A lot of sex-oriented material, like focused a lot on that, and kind of stereotypical stuff as well, that kind of took away from the deeper themes a little bit, but not a big lot. So now I don't know if the writers of that series, the producers and so on, that are gay themselves or not, but that particular series, and came out of Thailand as well, did not fit the usual recipe that I see with most of these series coming out of Thailand. There was an older age bracket, there was a variety of age brackets, there was a variety of people and so on, and it made for a much more interesting dynamic series. They should make more of them actually. They should go on into a series of series sort of thing of that particular show or whatever. So alright guys, I'm going to end this one off right now. Everyone take care, God bless, and I'm going to start up now in a moment or two. Okay, bye for now.